I haven't had time for popular culture in years and years. I can't stand it. TV and all that. So things like The Apprentice, I never watched it. Most of the shows y'all watch, I never bother watching them. But my wife, she was a big fan of The Apprentice. She watched it every time, bated breath. And all I knew about The Apprentice was Donald Trump was a billionaire and he was the star of the show and he fired people. You know, you fired. Okay, great. So, like 2012, around then, uh, my wife and I are just sitting in bed in the morning, and I'm playing around on Twitter. Up pops Donald Trump. How you doing? I said, fine. How you doing, sir? And she said, you don't have to call me sir. You can call me Donald. And I kept calling him sir because I'm thinking he's a billionaire. I know, but I didn't know much else. And I looked at my wife and I said, I'm talking to your boy. She says, who? I said, Donald Trump. So, my wife's like, okay, whatever. And we went back and forth, and to show you how stupid I am about it, if I'd have known he was going to become the president, I'd have been hitting him with policies that I've been advocating for years, especially limiting all taxes except one on the location value of land, so that you couldn't evade the tax. So Zuckerberg couldn't just move his money someplace where it's not taxed, and we're stuck where we're at, paying whatever taxes we got to pay. But that's another story. Instead, I'm talking about a stupid restaurant up in there that I just recently eaten in with my wife and my mother-in-law who was visiting from England, and talking about that and this and that. And at some point, I'm thinking to myself, what's this guy doing? I mean, he's a billionaire, and doesn't he have billions to manage right now? I mean, no, he had all the time in the world for me. I kind of like, well, I know you're busy, and kind of, we chatted back and forth on Twitter for about 5 minutes, and I found him to be extremely charming, polite, respectable. I mean, respective. Towards me, and I just couldn't understand why he was bothering me. Why was he bothering, wanting to chat with me? Of all people. But that's another one of my kind of Forrest Gump stories without the stupid. Uh, y'all have a great morning. Bye bye.